Hello, and welcome to King POSH's Garage. Today I have a few tunes to show you today. This one right here is a rally off-road jungle ripping through build that I'm working on. It's not done yet. As you can tell, it's got some massive wheels on this thing. And it's fun off-road. I'm still working on it. I'll just take it outside real quick and show you guys this before I show you all of my tunes that are all right here. As you can tell, I have a few of them to cover. So I had the Legend all-wheel drive drift. This thing is an A-class I gotta show you guys, okay? I've got the King all-wheel drive drift. And then I also have the KP spoiler or wing. That means it has the, the spoiler in the back. This one does not. And then we got the Legend all-wheel drive drift too. So we'll cover all of that. This King Rally Racer right here I'm working on. It's got 524 horsepower with 1,159 foot-pounds of torque. It goes 190 miles an hour. It's fun. So I'm working on that. Getting it tweaked. I'm taking on races, constantly tweaking it. I wanted to turn the hardest when I'm off-road with this thing, yet still go super fast. So, as you can tell, it launches pretty easily right off the line there. It handles very well. It's got those massive tires in the back for all that ultimate grip you could ask for. As you can tell, it handles pretty good, but it's not meant for the road, it's meant for off-road. So when you get off-road, yeah, it's great. I like it. But like I said, I'm still tweaking it. I want it to turn a little harder. It does really good at jumps, but it could be better. I want it to be a little bit more straight on that, so I just got to work on my suspension a little bit more. Like I said, it's not done yet, but it's doing fine for what it is right now. It is fun taking it over the jumps, and yeah. So yeah, this thing's sweet. Love this thing. It turns pretty good right now. Yeah, I like it. It's a sharp turner. It really is. Even with those big tires in the back, it does fairly well for itself, and it goes pretty fast off-road as well. Probably because of the engine I have in there. I believe I have the diesel engine in there, so it is diesel powered, just to give me all that torque I need for all of my off-road needs. I was really close from hitting that rock. But yeah, this thing is a blast to drive. And how you get this car, if you're wondering, you got to do all the jumps in the game to get this car. So get on that. You have to get 3 stars on all the jumps. Those PR jumps, and you get this car. So that's how you get it. So let's get right to one of my drift tunes. And oh yeah, here I'll give you guys the share codes too that we're going to be all working on today. So then you can just cut right to the chase on these things that are shared. As you can tell, it's these 3. So we're going to first look at my Legend all-wheel drive drift here. Okay, there's the share code for that. Okay, got it? Got it written down? Good. Alright, then we got the King's all-wheel drive drift. Alright, as you can tell, it's lighter. It weighs 2,300 pounds. And you'll get to see that one. Alright. And then you got the spoiler, the one with the wing in the back. Got them all? Good. Alright, let's first start off with the Legend all-wheel drive drift. Okay. Now there's things I have to really watch. I have to do it this way. If I do it that way, it can mess everything up. So we got to go through this way here. So I can load tune. It says second, third gear, easy all-wheel drive points ready with my YouTube channel on there. So we're going to do tune first and then what I've done to it. Okay. Just to make things go smooth. As you can tell, it's got a top speed of 155. Alright. Gears are pretty close to each other. Alright. Alignment's a little different. You're going to have to understand this thing has those big tires in the back, so you're going to see a wild tune here. This tune goes back quite a long time since it was first brought up to us. As you can tell, it's raised up all the way in the rear. Alright. 6.5s all the way down. Since there's downforce on this thing and it has the spoiler, it's 162 in the rear. There's my braking. And then you're going to notice you got 100% to the rear. You have to. That's just the way you get this thing to drift properly. Anybody that does anything less than that, you're going to have some struggles. And I pretty much fixed that issue when this car first came out. As you can tell, it's got snow tires on this one, all because I wanted to keep it A-class. It all works out. It's got the 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel in this thing. That's correct. It is all-wheel drive, of course. Alright, it's got the stock front bumper. They all have the stock front bumper. I'm not putting this thing on there because it looks stupid. Alright, I'm not doing it. Alright, but I did put this on here because it looks nice. It has the flames, you know, and this is what it looks like without. Either way, there's what we have. Alright, of course we got the snow tire compound, like I said. These things, the stock tire compound is just too grippy. Alright. I don't remember the rims I put on this thing. We'll go through it. But yeah, so we got the stock 205s in the front and stock 375s in the rear. So it's a big change in size. So there's that. And these rims that I picked are summer. I think they're one of these. I just forget. It's been a while since I did this too. I like these rims. I think they look snazzy on here. They're different. It's different from the TC105Ns, okay? But my TC105Ns are also 40 pounds lighter, and it would take me up to an S1. So these look great on there, so I went with those. Okay, you got 17s in the front and 21s in the rear, just to keep everything, because if I went with the 20s in the rear, you would see it would go to an S1. So I had to really work around that. Alright, we got a stock transmission to save weight, stock driveline, and we have a drift differential in this thing. We got drift springs on this vehicle, so that's always a plus. And it's stock chassis. I didn't want, you know, this in there. That just looks weird. None of that. Then engine, you got some upgrades on here. You'll see everything that I have on this vehicle as it stands for now. So it's got the stock turbo. Anything higher, as you can tell, it's shot straight up to almost an S1-900. I couldn't do that. I had to have what I have right there. Alright. I got all the power I could push out of this while keeping it an A-class for you guys in case you want to use it in a online drift lobby. So there's everything I have for the A800 all-wheel drive. And let's take it outside real quick. Alright. Takes off pretty quickly. As you tell, once it goes sideways right off the bat. Instantly with those snow tires. Best tires in the game. I love them. They don't work on ice. I found that out the other day. Even though they're studded, they do nothing on them. Yeah, they as you can tell, the revs stay up there. It's good. And that's what you want out of the car. So I did a lot of testing with this thing, up and down that mountain right there, yeah, it's fun. It gets the job done. You know, with that 100% to the rear, it all works. And that's what I found out a long time ago when we first were introduced this car way back when in Forza Motorsports, their games. That's what you had to do just to get this thing to drift properly. As a tuner, that's, you know, you learn those things. You spend time with these cars and you try to figure them out the best you can. So there's that one. Okay, now let's go to my King all-wheel drive drift, and we'll go with this spoiler drift. So my King's all-wheel drive drift is different. All right, it's points, stock body, second, third gear. Okay, huge difference. Goes from 553 horsepower to 1,068, and it's a whole lot lighter. You know, I just wanted to cover my basis with these tunes. You know, I'm getting as many people downloading my tunes as possible by bringing out different alternatives to it. So as you're going to tell here, this one has different tires. Okay, I believe they're stock tire compound. As you can tell, there is no spoiler back there. This is a straight up lightest possible, powerful drift beast. Okay, so let's get right to this tune. Show you guys everything I've done to this thing. All right, now we have the 7.7 liter V12. All right, getting all that power out of there. All-wheel drive, of course. Twin turbo. Like I said, everything here is stock. All right, that thing's not back there. As you can tell, if I try to put it on there, look, it's an S2. Didn't want an S2, wanted an S1. All right, it's got a stock tire compound. All right, these things do make it, you know, more slippery, but I wanted to make it different. You know, just, you know, change it up a little bit here on this one. Got the stocks in the front, stocks in the back. As you can tell, it's got those same rims as before. All right, and there's stock here as well. Okay, everything there is, was that stock as well? Yes, that was stock as well. All right, so a little different. There's the rims right there. They're pretty much in the middle of the pack is where they are. I didn't show that last time. All right, it's got the stock transmission. Stock driveline, drift differential, drift springs and dampeners. Yep. No roll cage. Now there's only a couple options here for the engine. Anything higher than that, as you can tell, I'd take an S2 with all that power. So I had to make an adjustment here and there to keep get as much power as I was allowed to have out of this car. Okay, and it's gonna even got a stock flywheel. So yeah, and the tune pretty much is going to be the same. You got 15 and 55. Okay, gearing is going to be different because it's a different car with different speeds. All right, alignment's the same. All right, anti-roll bars. All right, same ride height. 6.5s all the way down. Aero, braking, same. And then also the same on the differential with 100% going to the rear. Like I said, just a different version, more powerful. You got to change gears, you know, really work on it. I didn't want to make like individual videos for this thing. I just wanted to keep it all as one for you guys. Sorry the video's a little long, but you guys get to see everything I do. And as you can tell, this thing really rips. It is great. Alright. The interior view, you can see them. Yes, I hit the skull up on top to shift it. I mean, it's pretty sweet. And it's fast. It is very fast. It is just another version that you could take in an online drift adventure. It's light. It really drifts. Same on the e-brake, and as you can tell, you slide. You just keep sliding. You know, you drop a gear and you just keep on going. This is definitely drift adventures ready, by far. You know, you're hardly going to see anybody use them, but you know, at least you know you'll get some heads turned. You know, it's a head turner, really it is. So there's that car. Okay. Now my final tune. Alright. The KP Spoiler Drift. Just like I said, it's got the downforce in the back. Has rear wing, AK spoiler. That's why it's called Spoiler Drift. Second, third gear, points ready, drift tune. Okay. It is a little heavier. All because of all the added stuff that I had to put on it. Alright. Now, see, you can see the spoiler back there. There's the spoiler. There's only got the one in the front. I mean, the one in the back. The one in the front I'm not putting on there because it didn't look good on there. So, here is my other one. So, let's get into what I've done to this. So, let's go right to the tune. Show you guys. Pretty much it's the same tune. Minus it has, you know, downforce to it. As you can tell, it's got 8 gears on this one. A lot more than the other ones. Just trying to keep it in the S1 category. I had to do it. Alright, same alignment. Okay, anti-roll bars, same. Everything here, springs are same dampening. And because I had downforce and I don't want it, I took it all the way down. Braking. And then, yeah, everything's the same. 100% going to the rear. And this isn't far different from the other one. It's got the 7.7 liter V12 in this one. Alright, just has a spoiler. So we can just fly through this thing. Okay. Alright, that right there could save me weight. And it doesn't mess with the, you know, the weight. I mean, the S1. It doesn't take it, the number any different. So it all works out. Here we got stock tower compound on here. Okay, stocks in the front, stocks in the rear. I'm just giving you guys different different options is the name I'm looking for. Different options, depending on how you want to run the car. If you want to run it with the spoiler or whatnot. Anyways, it's got the 8-speed, like I said, so it's different. Stock driveline, all right. Drift differential. I wanted to make sure that you guys were, you know, set for this, and everything here, as you saw before, stock, and then race. You know, stock flywheel on that. And there you have it. There is that one. So, if you want it without the spoiler, I have a tune for you. If you want it with the spoiler, I have a tune for you. And with the 100% to the rear, it's pretty much rear-wheel drive too. You know, it's all-wheel drive, but it's rear-wheel drive as well. I think I got all the bases covered on this one. It's like, hey, why don't you just make it real drive? Because it won't work. It doesn't work as well as you think it does. This is what I've found out over the years. It just works. And I've tuned this on that mountain back there. That's where I tuned this one also. I tuned them all on the mountain. Got them all tuned for you guys. You know, I worked all evening one night just sitting here, just constantly tuning back and forth, working the gears, getting the gears just right for you guys. And it works. So we got it. I got you. I got you. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a little long. I just wanted to show you my capabilities of tuning the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. Well, I hope if you guys stick to the end here, thank you for watching this video. Watching these videos, getting the time counter up there really helps me out. But yeah, all must come to an end at some time. Well, until next time, stay sideways, my friends.